Greetings. I did an Instagram and Facebook Live this morning and did the card drawing for the day from the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck. And it's one that I've used to do the weekly card picks. And today's card was, in case you missed it, Fork in the Road. So a couple things I want to point out. It's number 13, which we'll talk about in a second. There is a little owl right here on the back of this llama-like creature. There's a little monkey up here. Obviously arrows with a bunch of different directions to go. The saddle on the llama is this reddish orange color, if you can see that. Just a few little highlights from the card that I want to talk about briefly. And then obviously whatever messages you got when you looked at the card and you noticed something or recognized something with it, that's important for you. That's a specific message for you. So I am going to share kind of an overarching theme for you today. And when I chose this card during the live, it was really just connecting with the energy of the group. Whether you were there live or not, your energy is still intermingled because there's like sixth sense that knows that it's something that you're going to see later. And essentially the question that I asked was, what is it that we need to know right now? And a lot of what I talked about was about taking this intermission time. You'll hear me talk about that a lot too. Taking this intermission time to focus within, to get clear on what is important to you, to get clear on what it is you want for yourself, for your life, and take this time as an opportunity to set the foundation for that. And that is all about the number 13. If you, break that down and add it together to come up with a single digit of 4. We're in a 4-year right now. That's all about building foundations and laying the groundwork for your future. 2020 is the beginning of a new decade. This is laying the groundwork for not only a new year, but a new decade. So it's really such a gift in so many ways that we have this opportunity to spend some time going within and having a sense of what direction we'd like to go in. Okay, so then the owl. An owl is all about wisdom. So it's wisdom. The way I am choosing to interpret it right now is wisdom from within. What is it that you need? What is it that would light up your heart, light up your soul, and make you feel fulfilled and full of joy? The monkey. Okay, if you've heard of the term monkey mind, your mind is bouncing all over the place. It can't rest on any one thing. Just settling your mind, tuning into your heart. I shared a heart meditation yesterday that really gets you back into your heart. And then obviously all of the arrows with all the different directions. There's so many different directions you can go, so many different paths you can choose. And when you're tuned into who you are on a soul level, and that's where having a better understanding of yourself through different modalities that are available, including soul contracts, which I've talked about earlier this week on Monday about how that is supportive. It's really an opportunity for you to choose a path that is in alignment with who you are and where you would like to go. One other thing I wanted to mention too is the color of the saddle. If you know anything about chakras or your energy centers that run basically from the base of your spine up to the top of your head, the root chakra and the sacral chakra the root chakra is down at the base of your spine. Really kind of at your pelvic floor is where your root chakra is. And the color associated with it is red. And the sacral chakra, which is basically for women, like your womb space, for men, it's that lower abdomen area, like beneath your belly button. That's an area, an energetic area of creation, of power, of your power. It's a really powerful energy that is directly connected to your root chakra. So the two of those together, it's about taking your power, creating, taking that sacral power, taking the root chakra power, and creating something here on earth. You know, root chakras, imagine it like roots of a tree going into the ground and being solid. That's pretty much the idea of that. So that card is also reminding us to use our power to ground here and, you know, choose the path that we want to take. Okay, so the little book here that goes along with this card deck by Colette Baron-Reid, it's really fantastic, and the art is absolutely incredible. Jenna Della Bertaglia, I don't know if I'm saying her pronouncing her name correctly. I apologize, Jenna, if I'm not. She's done a number of the decks for Colette Baron-Reid, and her art is just so whimsical and beautiful and fun. It just feels good. Okay, the essential meanings of the card: time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. And I think we're all in that place right now in our lives, not necessarily by choice. So essentially, I'm going to read to you what it says, and some of this may resonate with you, some of it won't. Whatever you have a little feeling about, or you go, that's your particular message. And it may be one word, it may be one sentence, or it may be the whole daggone thing. So the Oracle's message: every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and you're being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. There's also a relationship message I'm not being drawn to read right now, but I'm going to the prosperity message, and based on time, maybe I'll add that at the end. Prosperity message: you've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for revolution, and for bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question: who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you towards your well-being. It's pretty cool. All right, I just want to make sure I'm in like the parameters for this video to be posted, because these platforms are kind of funny about videos that are too long. Relationship message, I'll do it really quick. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose to open up to, the possibility of love or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So, I hope that's helpful. I hope this is a beautiful message for you today. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And remember, we all learn from one another. Stay well, stay safe, and I will see you here tomorrow. Bye for now.